Okay, so credit to Georgia Followers official who has the information about this unfortunate incident where an employee of Six Flags Over Georgia was killed while working. Basically, the gist of it is the cast workers were working at the Fright Fest, and supervisor wanted to keep this is all allegedly, of course, supervisor wanted to keep the van door open, and there's no way for them to secure themselves in the van. Someone got thrown out of the van and on a rocky climb and suffered head trauma and was killed. Yikes. And like it happens all the time, it says they were warned. We mentioned that this person was driving like a crazy person, so to speak. And we had safety concerns and nobody listened. And it's just completely and unfortunately common to hear these stories where people complained, people warned people, nobody did anything about it. And then something tragic happens. In this case, somebody was killed. If you go to the comment section, a lot of people are saying, well, you need to sue Six Flags. It's totally negligent, which brings us to the other unfortunate aspect of this alleged situation. Under the code 34911, it's very wordy, but basically the exclusive remedy provision generally prohibits the employee from being able to sue their employer in tort or directly, because the theory is that they're provided in exchange for these workers' compensation benefits, so they're shielded from tort liability. The idea of, hey, it's called the grand bargain. We bargained for this. You get faster treatment. We'll cover it through work comp, but we're shielded from liability in the tort system. The reality is it's not really faster and it doesn't really work all that well, but that's the way it is. So you cannot sue your employer generally directly in tort or a coworker. Now, there may be different circumstances. Obviously, if you get into a car accident, someone else is at fault while you're working. Like let's say you're a delivery driver. You do likely have a cause of action against the other driver if it's not your fault. Occasionally, there'll be products defects, machinery defects. Let's say if a machine was broken and it was maintained by somebody other than the employer and there was like a product defect, you may have a claim against the manufacturer. But generally speaking, hey, we told you that this was a problem and we were worried about it. Probably not going to have a claim for negligence that you can bring against the employer directly. Now, you can file an OSHA complaint, but OSHA has been backed up for years. And justice is not swift.